Hello everyone, it's Alyssa J and I'm back with another planning video. I am planning my schedule for January and let's just get started. So first off, I'm doing a cute little title page. I don't know why I picked the theme that I chose. It's kind of like narwhal slash the beach slash I don't really know. It has nothing to do with January. Like, I should have done some snow theme, but I decided to do this. I don't know why. It makes literally no sense, but I thought it was really fun, and I found this little doodle on Tumblr, and I decided to write it down in my journal, so full credits goes to whoever created this little doodle originally. I'm using a black zig dual tip black marker instead of the marker I used in my last video because this dual tip is just a lot easier than switching between 4 different pens for different thicknesses, so I decided to use that. And then the colors are the Tombow dual tip brush pens in the pastel pack. I also used a gray mild liner for the little narwhal at the top. For the next page, I am making a calendar for January, just an overview for me to refer to. I'm using the larger tip of the black marker to make bolder lines that stand out. I made my boxes really small for this month, so I think next month I'm definitely going to try and make them bigger, but it was a little challenging because there were a lot of weeks in January because of how the days fall, but I just wanted to make sure I could fit it all, but I made it a little bit too small, so hopefully in February I make it a little bigger. I'm making the bubbles with the dual tip brush pen and then going over that with my Pilot juice pen. Then I used a mild liner to highlight and make some shadows and added a title using the dual tip brush pen. And I tried to make that kind of like ombre using a slightly darker blue. I thought it looked really pretty. Using my black marker again, I'm writing a cute little quote that I found on Google that kind of matched this month's theme of narwhals. If you guys like this video, I will link down below a playlist to all of my bullet journaling videos. This is my very first bullet journal and I'm just beginning, and I want to show you guys what I'm doing, and maybe you can leave some tips for me down below. Then I had some empty space at the top, so I made a little notes box and added a shadow. I'm doing some simple lettering here for the title of Mood Tracker. I couldn't fit the whole word, so I shortened tracker to take out the E. Then I'm making little narwhal horns, as I call them, and I just did those for every single day of the month of January, and I'm going to color them in according to the color code I have at the bottom right corner of the page. Next, I'm doing the same lettering to make a habit tracker, and I'm just writing every single day of the month, and then I'm putting the different things that I would like to track. Unfortunately, my phone died and I didn't realize, so I had to charge it, and then I came back, so that's why there's different lighting here. But I just wrote the different things that I would like to track, and I'm going to fill in the boxes if I do that thing on a certain day. Then I'm doing this little doodle of waves using the zig marker I was using before, and then coloring that in with the same Tombows. As you can see, there are a bunch of different colors that I am using to make some really pretty, not really realistic waves. I'm adding shadow again with this gray mild liner, and as you can see, I really like adding shadows to things. Next, I'm doing my weekly spreads, and I'm trying this type of layout. I'm not sure if it's going to work for me. I'm not sure if this is enough space, but I thought I would give it a try for the month of January, and then next month I can always try a different style. but I thought this was a good one to start with because previous planners that I've used in the past have followed this kind of setup. As you can see here, I made a little mistake and I wrote Thursday instead of Wednesday, so I just whited that out. I am in no way perfect with my bullet journal, and I just want to show you guys that I am being really realistic and I'm not trying to be a perfectionist because that would be impossible. On the left side, I am making a weekly events bar, and I made this one a little small, so on the next week I make it a little bit bigger, but it's just a overview of the week where I can put important events that are happening that I need to remember. I drew a little cute narwhal, and then I'm moving on to the next week, and I'm just using a mild liner for backdrops, and then going over that with my black zig marker using the larger tip. And I'm just using regular cursive, and I'm adding the dates and writing the weekly events. As you can see, I'm making it slightly larger, and I just highlight everything with the mild liner that I'm using to make it a little prettier and tie everything together. I found that my bullet journal was looking a little empty on the right side, so I added a to-do list, a running to-do list. I usually just do this on a sticky note, but I thought by doing it in my bullet journal, I would be more inspired to plan in here during the week. Next, I'm moving on to my third spread of January, my third weekly spread. I just add in the days. Oh, and I used a little white gel pen. It's a Unisigno gel pen in the color white to correct a little mistake if it's too small to fix with whiteout. I'm adding my weekly events. I'm sticking to the same size I used in the previous week, and I'm just writing Monday to Sunday. And I decided to use purple because it kind of matched the blue, purple, green, beachy theme I was going for. Next, I'm doing another week in January. January had lots of weeks, but I'm just writing all of the days. I'm not sure if everybody uses the same type of spread for every single week in their bullet journal, but I just thought by doing the same spread and following the same lettering, it would make it look neater. And I just did a different doodle in every corner, so I thought that made it a little fun. And I'm no expert artist or anything, and my doodles are not the best. I just enjoy doing them and they're fun. Please comment down below suggestions for next month's theme, the month of February. I'm thinking something floral or related to Valentine's Day, but let me know your suggestions in the comments. For the last pages of January, I made a reflection page, and I did the title ombre to try to tie in the beginning of the month to the end of the month, and I made a little box with a shadow. I added a quote on the very last page that says, "Mistakes are proof that you are trying," because I just thought it was appropriate for starting the new year and knowing that perfection is not the goal and mistakes make you human. Here is my final flip through for the month of January, and I am really happy with how this turned out. I tried to maintain a theme throughout, but I didn't focus on that when I was journaling. I just had fun with it and really wanted to make it my own. I know it's not the typical theme where you have a similar thing throughout your whole month, but I'm just doing my own thing and really having fun with what I'm doing. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video because I really enjoyed making it for you all, and I will see you all next time. Bye!